Hey there again, and welcome to this episode of Walk the Talk with me, Steve. So today we're going to talk about which cards are best to take to Disney World if you're coming from the UK. So I've got three cards here, and the first one I'll show you was the one I've normally used to use all the time. I'm just going to cover up the number. But it's this Sainsbury's cash card. So it's like a card you load. So you just go down to if you're close to Sainsbury's, you go to Sainsbury's, you get one of these things, and you go to Sainsbury's, put cash on it, and you load that up, and it's just like a debit account. Or you can go online and or go on your app on your phone and load this card up. So you load this card up. The problem is that when you go on that, you lose. So say the rate is 1.4, you end up paying 1.35, something like that. It's 4 or 5 points out. So you do lose a little bit of money there. So while that's a good idea to invest, you do lose a little bit of money there. So that's one I used to use a lot. Now these ones, your regular credit cards, it's an Amex card, your normal credit cards are terrible to use because they charge a fee to make a transaction. Every time you go there, the credit card company puts a fee on. So what I've done, I found this card. I actually got the idea from a group that I'm in on Facebook, and it's called a Starling Bank card. Okay. So then you get a little app on your phone that always tells you how much money is. So once again, you load it like you load the cash card or your Revolt card or whatever card you're using to go away with. And you load, so it's like a savings card. So you just get money, you just save it, you load it onto that card using an app, or your bank. You just transfer it. It's like you could get a bank account number. You just transfer money from your bank into this card here. And the difference with this card is that when you go abroad, you go to America or any country, you don't pay a transaction fee. Like on your regular credit card, you would. So this one, you don't pay a transaction fee. But what I really like about this one is the app on the phone. The app on the phone, actually, when you just click on it, it tells you exactly what you've spent and how much money you've got left. So this is great for taking away, and it converts all your dollars into pounds, and you don't pay any transaction. So this is a great one to take away if you're and saving. Because you're going to go into the US, and you can save that, because you can see at the bottom there. There you go. I think it doesn't see that. Well debit, which means you can use it anywhere. And you don't pay a transaction fee. So it's almost like your little savings bank there, your savings bank on the card, and you just take that with you. And the great thing about this is you can connect it to your Disney stay, to your hotel, so you can buy stuff and have it delivered to your hotel. You can connect it to your Lyft or your Uber, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you can always see how much. The great thing, you can see how much money you got left. When you see this one's quite a tricky one to find out how much money you got left. But this is beautiful. It just comes up on your phone as a little circle and tells you exactly what you've got inside. So that's a great tip for, hey, which card should I take? And if you're doing savings, you could always save money into that account. So that way you've always got it as a separate entity, this Starling card. I remember when we went before and we used to use the Sainsbury's card, and I didn't have the app. You can get an app on your phone for Sainsbury's card now as well, and of course your credit card. You get apps for everything. But when we went back a few years back, we didn't have the app on our phone. We was constantly having to figure out how much money we spent or what had you. Whereas I really like that because it's so simple to just check what you've got, and then you can budget, of course, while you're out there as well. So please, if that was helpful, and I highly recommend getting one of these. If that was helpful, then please give me a like and a subscribe somewhere on this page, because I'm going to be dropping so much more information of tips that I've picked up going to Disney World once or twice a year for the last 5 years. Hey, it's me, Steve, here, Walk the Talk. We're not just going to be doing Disney World, we're doing many other things, but kicking off with lots of Disney World hacks because, hey, I remember what it's like. Hopefully that's helpful, and I'll see you in the next episode.